What are you making?
A scarf.
Knitted?
Yes.
What is the difference between knitting and crochet? My mother used to crochet all the time, but I could never really understand the difference.
Knitting uses 2 pointed needles and crocheting is 1 long curved hook. Knitting is generally more complicated because you have more stitches on the needle at a time.
So you prefer sharp pointy objects to long hooked ones?
What exactly are you insinuating?
Oh, I'm just wondering what kind of weapon you would use, or if you were going to combat. I figured you'd learn a lot about a person by the tools they like to use by day to day. Spoon or fork?
Easy, spoon.
Why?
I don't like when food falls off in between the spaces, especially when I'm eating rice and corn.
I get that. Yeah. Why use a fork when you just get a whole spoonful and it uses less skill?
I think that's why people like forks so much, so they can outshine all those spoon lovers.
I got another one for you, but please let me know if I'm being a pest. I don't want to intrude in your personal space.
Of course not. Would you rather give me time to ponder the little things in life?
Well, would you rather grow fruits and vegetables or flowers?
I know I should say vegetables because it's useful, but I'm gonna have to go with my guilty pleasure and say flowers. They're nice to look at.
There's no problem with depicting color and beauty. It's no guilty pleasure. It's a privilege.
So you pick flowers too?
No. I prefer fruits and vegetables. I really like eggplant parmesan. Would you rather go to the beach or to the park?
The park. I associate the beach with washing off sand and strangers.
Yeah. And last time I went to the beach, I was fighting off seagulls because they kept trying to get my food. So, do you come here often?
No, not really. I like my house. Maybe it's the inner introvert in me, but I work hard. I buy everything in my house. I don't know why I want to leave it unoccupied. What?
What do you think makes people befriend each other? Is it the things they have in common? Or is it the adventure to discover the things that are not?
Maybe it's both. But either way, there has to be intrigue.
Right. You've definitely piqued my intrigue.
Are you flirting with me?
No. I'm just simply accepting your invitation for adventure.
What got you? Was it the spoon or the flowers?
Surprisingly, neither. It's your, the meaning you put behind your words. I really respect that.
I don't remember saying anything like that.
You didn't have to. It was implied, especially when you answered my question about the sharp object or the curved one. Oh, hey! What the hell was that? Did you see what happened?
Did they hit someone?
Yes! This poor little fuzzy guy. Fuzzy little tail. Just trying to cross the road. And you think of all the fancy gizmos these cars got, you think they'd drive a lot safer.
Yeah, when you start relying on machinery to do the thinking, that's where the bigger issue is. Besides, I'd hardly call that a someone. It's more of a something.
So, what is the difference then between someone and something?
Something is a specified noun, a human, a person. Something could be anything.
Are you trying to say that neither have importance? Not any value?
No. Something can have value. It just has less.
That's very blunt.
There's no use sanitizing it. It is what it is.
Except it is what it isn't.
Okay, let's say you were the one driving the car. You just paid paid off your $30,000 auto loan, and you're going to throw all your sweat and work down the drain for something that could care less whether you survive the impact?
It's an interesting anecdote. But I don't drive. You see, I ride a bike every day so I can avoid said catastrophes.
Okay, what if you had 2 kids in the back? Are you really going to put the life of the squirrel over your own children?
I think having kids is a very selfish act. It's a very cruel world. Why would I want to bring and force someone to witness the execution of poor squirrels crossing the street?
Execution? I don't think anybody is going out of their way to hunt down squirrels. And anyways, they need to stay out of the street. Drivers can't be held accountable. Things happen.
What about that, the boy who follows his ball into the street at the most inconvenient time? Is the circumstance still the same?
What? We've been talking about spoons and flowers and friendship and roadkill, and I don't even know your name.
You can call me Cedar, the roadkill savior. At your service.
I'm Cat, presumably the roadkill queen.
Very fitting. Listen, Cat. I like to think of this conversation as a peek into social phenomena. See, you think that if a squirrel is crossing the road, it deserves to get hit.
I never said
But if you were to replace a squirrel with a child, are you
It's not.
shy away from absolutes then? Or?
It's not absolute.
So, critical point of right and wrong. So you're saying that light and dark is circumstantial.
No, I don't change anything. I stand by what I said before. Something is always going to be inferior to someone, and any bastard who runs over a child should be in jail.
Oh, so it's a bastard now. So you're saying you no longer have the right of way, even if the circumstance is the same.
Of course.
Why?
Because it's a child with parents who have feelings, and just think of the mother and the father and the heartache and the loss, and squirrels don't have that. They don't have emotions. They don't have emotions.
They do, in their own way. You speak of caretakers. That squirrel is probably crossing the street trying to provide for its young. Think of the inevitable death of the poor little squirrels inside that little nest. All because someone couldn't control their driving.
You know, I don't like how you're talking to me. I'm not heartless and cruel just because of one comment. You're arrogant. You gotta look at the bigger picture. One squirrel splattered on the road isn't gonna throw off the course of civilization. Let me try it a different way. Did that squirrel stop you from doing anything today?
No.
Okay. Then I think I made my point. And I think this conversation is a little done.
Just because something doesn't matter for the moment doesn't make it unimportant. This is an animate, living thing. It has systems that function for one purpose: to survive. When I was a young kid, I would always fantasize about the metaphysical. What is value? What is meaning? Why do we put some feelings into some aspects of our life? Maybe it's nature versus nurture. But my friends and family would say that's just weakness. They called it hypersensitivity. What I think is happening here is that it's the lack of being able to put yourself in someone, or in this case, something's shoes.
What is wrong with you?
Let me show you the anatomy of the classic roadkill. Here you can see both the large and small intestine, the kidneys, and the stomach. However, you can't really depict from one to the other because of the giant tire mark that crushes them into one organ. Oh, sorry. Was that too much, or should I go back a little bit? Someone already explained this to you?
Are you okay?
Get this lunatic away from me!
Crazy, isn't it? How something all of a sudden turns into someone if you just look a little deeper. You call me a lunatic, but it's sociopathic ways that start with killing animals. Tell me, the last time you ran over an animal, did you stop and think about the life you just stole?
Sir, could you please leave this young lady alone?
Ma'am, let me tell you something about myself. I don't listen too well to strangers. This woman claims that running over a squirrel is less important than running over a human being. They are a—
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You don't see what she sees because you are not her.
Oh no, you're not leaving now, are you? This whole is uneducated poem me. Where are you going?
It's naive to think that you're all going to believe the same thing. You have to make some mutual agreement to disagree. Otherwise,
They'll call me the roadkill savior for nothing.
And an oxymoron. You know, I think this call to adventure is over.